Hello grade 7 students. Today also I'm going to do a revision paper with you. That's first term test 2018 Northwestern Province Department of Education 2 hours paper. So you get two parts, part 1 and part 2. In part 1 you get 20 short questions and part 2 you get other questions, long questions. So each question in part 1 you get 2 marks. Questions 1 to 6, then 7 to 15, 16 to 20. Then paper 2. Answer first question and any other 4 questions. First question you get 16 marks and any other question 11 marks each. Question number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and then 6 and 7. Let's do this paper now. Let's take question number 1. Fill in the blanks. You have given number divisible by 2, divisible by 3 and divisible by 6. So it's already given whether it's divisible by 6 or not. Yes or no. So you have to identify whether it's divisible by 2 or divisible by 3 here. If this number is divisible by 6, definitely this should be divisible by 2 as well as 3. So divisible by 2, yes, because this is an even number. What about the other one? Divisible by 6, so that means no. That means if this is yes, other one should be no. That's why it's not divisible by 6. Now we'll check why this is not divisible by 3. The digital root. What's the digital root? 9 plus 8, 17. 17 plus 6, 23. That means 2 plus 3, that's 5. Digital root is not a multiple of 3. But you don't have to check it because from these two answers straight away you get it. So 1 each. Question number 2. Pathum's birthday is on 2010, April 17. What was his age on 2018, March 2nd? So we have to subtract year, month and day. 2010, 4, 17. You have to subtract. So can you subtract 17 from 2? You can't. You have to take 1 month. When you are taking 1 month, normally 30. 30 plus 2, 32 minus 17. That's 50. So here this becomes 2. So you can't subtract. So you have to take 1 year. 1 year means 12 months. 12 plus 2, 14. 14 minus 4, that's 10. This becomes 17 now. 17 minus 10, 7. So 7 years, 10 months and 15 days. So you get 2 marks for that. Question number 3. Name pair of parallel lines in the figure. So already given. These two lines are parallel. So AB is parallel. You can write parallel sign with DE. You get 2 marks. Question number 4. Fill in the blanks using knowledge in angles. Acute plus something, you get obtuse. This one plus right angle, you get straight. So right angle is 90, straight angle is 180. So definitely this should be right angle. 90 plus 90, 180. But what about this one? Acute. Acute means less than 90. And you are getting obtuse angle. So you can get an acute. Acute and acute. You can get obtuse angle. Think about 70 and 40, 110. That's obtuse. What about acute plus obtuse? You can get, think about obtuse angle 110 something, 110, and acute is 60, 170. 110 plus 60, you get 170. That's also obtuse. So for this blank, either you can write acute or obtuse. You get marks for that. So 2 marks. Question number 5, write this in index form. So we have to count how many times A multiplied. 2 times. So this you can write as power 2. How many times B multiplied? 1, 2, 3. So you can write A squared into B to the power 3. 2 marks. Question number 6. Following figure shows an incomplete diagram having bilateral symmetry about the axis of symmetry given. Complete the diagram. So that means you can complete the other part. So these are the 2 axes of symmetry. So I can complete this diagram like this. Here this way. So this way you get, and up to this point. So that's the full diagram. You have to think about both axes of symmetry. 2 marks. Question number 7. Find the value of 5 into 4 minus 4. So according to Bodmer's multiplication first, 5 times 4, 20. 20 minus 4. You get 16. 2 marks you are getting. Question number 8. Find the lowest common multiple of 32 and 48. So let's see what are the prime factors. 32, you can divide by 2. You get how many times? You can divide 5 times with 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 to the power 5. 48. You can divide by 2. Divide by 2. Again divide by 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 to the power 4 and 1, 3. Now, to find out the lowest common multiple or least common multiple, so you take different powers with the maximum. So, when you take power 2, when you take the base 2, power 5 is the maximum. Base 3, power 1. So, 32 times 3. 96 is the lowest common multiple. You get 2 marks. Question number 9. Find the value of 2x squared when x equals 3. So, substitute 3 squared. So, 3 squared means 3 times 3, 9. 9 times 2, 18. You get 2 marks there. Question number 10. Write down the second and third multiples of 6. So what are the multiples of 6? 6 times 1, 6. 6 times 2, 12. So that's the second one. 6 times 3, that's 18. So second multiple is 12 and third multiple is 18. You get 1 each. Question number 11. What is the starting year, month and day for 21st century? So 21st century, that should be 2001. January 1st is the starting value. So when you divide by 100, if it's starting from 1, you add 1 to the previous. So the starting year is 2001, January 1st. So you get 2 marks. Question number 12. Find the value minus 3 plus 8. 1 is positive, 1 is negative. Take the difference. 8 and 3 difference is 5 and put the sign of the bigger number. That's plus 5. 2 marks for that. Question number 13. Represent set of letters in the word Sri Lanka in a Venn diagram. So first we'll write down. We'll say A is the letters in the word Sri Lanka. S is there. R, I, L, A, N, K. A you can't repeat again. So those are the letters. So you can draw a closed figure and label this as A and put all the letters S, R, I, L, A, N, K. So that's the Venn diagram. So you get 2 marks. Question number 14. Using 2 metal rods with lengths 15 centimeters and 27 centimeters, longest rods with equal sizes needs to be cut without any wastage. What is the length of one metal rod? So you have to find out the highest common factor of 15 and 27. What is 15? 3 times 5. 27 is 3 times 3 times 3. What's the highest common factor? 3 is there. That's all. So 3. So that means we can divide into 3 centimeter lengths. So then exactly that's divisible. 15 divided by 3, so you get 5 pieces there. 27 divided by 3, you get 9 pieces. So all with equal sizes without any wastage. So what is the length of one metal rod? That's 3 centimeter is the highest common factor. So 2 marks for that. Question number 15. Write these numbers in ascending order. Ascending order means smallest to largest. Smallest means in the number line, left hand side numbers. Minus 5. Then you get minus 2. 0, 4, 8. So smallest to highest. So you get 2 marks. Question number 16. Fill in the blanks using knowledge in naming angles. A is the vertex. Arms are BA and AC. So what's the angle? We take, this is the vertex. That's the middle letter. So BAC. Or you can write CAB. That's the angle. Now the angle is given. So Q is the vertex point. So what are the 2 arms? PQ and QR. We'll give 1 mark here, 1 mark for this part. Question number 17. Simplify. Same denominator. So just you can add the numerators. 2 plus 1 becomes 3. So 3/5 is the answer. 2 marks you are getting. Question number 18. Fill in the blanks. So this is long division divisible by 5. So 5 times 2, 10, and the remainder is 0 is given. And here when you multiply, you are getting 5 here. So that means definitely this should be 1. 5 times 1 is 5. But when you subtract, you are getting 3 as the remainder. So this should be 8. 8 minus 5, 3. So that means this is 8. 1 and 8 there. So you get 2 marks for that. Question number 19. How many acute angles are there in the following figure? So we'll count and see. 1, 2, 3. You can take this one, 3, 4 and 5. And you can take this whole thing. 6 also. That's possible. That's an acute angle. Starting from smaller one, small 3, then 2, and then 3. So 6 altogether. 6 acute angles are there. So you get 2 marks. This is the last question in part 1. In complete diagram to find the factors of a number is given. Fill in the blanks. 3 and 12 given. So 3 times 12, 6 and 3, 36. So factors of 36, 3 and 12. Now you have to give factors of 12. 2 times 6 is 12. So you get 2 marks, 1 mark each for these blanks. So we did all 20 short questions and gave 2 marks each. Let's do part 2. Question number 1 in part 2. So you have to answer this question and you get 16 marks, and then you can select any 4 questions out of the others and each question worth 11 marks. Let's do the first one. Select figures with bilateral symmetry and draw those figures in your answer script and include axis of symmetry. So let's draw the axis of symmetry. So we can see bilateral symmetry is there, 2 axes of symmetry. And here, this one, you get 2 axes of symmetry. Like this. Then what about this one? Do you get axis of symmetry? No. In this one, you can't get anything. Here you can get. So you can divide like this. Divide like this and seems like a square. So 4 axes of symmetry. So how many marks? So you are getting 2 each. Here also you get marks. And this one 4. So 2 marks. So all these 8 marks. Let's take the next one. Measure the below angles and write down the values. Let's take the protractor and measure. ABC angle. ABC angle. So this angle we have to measure. We have to keep on BC line and measure this angle. So this way. So that's an obtuse angle, 112 degrees. According to my diagram, ABD, this angle. So ABD is 90 degrees. ABD is 90 degrees. ADE angle. So we'll keep it here. This angle, 144. BAD angle. So we can keep the angle, this one here. BAD means this angle. So you get 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 54 degrees. So measuring angles, you get each angle 2 marks. So 8 and 8, 16 marks for the first question. Question number 2. Write all elements in set A inside curly brackets. So this is set A. So you can write in curly brackets all elements. Chair, table, almirah, and bed. Describe the set A using a common characteristic. So all these are furniture, house furniture or bedroom furniture. So we can write A is bedroom furniture. Below shows a set written by a student. Is this listing method true? Give reasons. Here can you see? One element E is repeating. So in the set normally we don't repeat the elements. So you have to say this is wrong. So this is wrong. Cannot repeat the same element. So E is repeating. So here you can write wrong, cannot repeat the same element, and you can write down the correct one, PRE. And see how many marks? So you are getting 2, 2 and 2. So 6 marks here. List all elements in the word Mattakuliya. So we'll take A is the set. You can't repeat the same element. So M, A, T. A, we did that. K, U, L, I, Y. A, you don't need to write it again. Tarusha mentioned rich people in our village is not considered as a set. Do you agree with that? Give reasons. So it's not identifiable because we don't know who are rich. So what you say, do you agree? Agreed to the statement. Rich people cannot be identified. It is not a set. So how many marks for these two? You get 2 marks here. So 3 marks for this part. 3 marks here. Let's add it and see whether you get 11. 3 plus 2, 5. And 5 and 6, 11 marks for that question. Question number 3. Write down 45 and 60 as a product of prime factors. So let's do that. 45. Divide by 3, you get 15. 3 times 3, 9. 9 times 5, 15. 60. Divide by 2. You get 30. Divide by 2 again. You get 15. 15, you can get 3 and 5. So let's see. 2 times 2, 4. 4 times 3, 12. 12 times 5, 60. So those are the factors, prime factors. Find the highest common factor of 45 and 60. You take the highest one. So 3 is common and 5 is common. So 3 times 5, 15 is the highest common factor. So how many marks? 2 marks for this part, and highest common factor 2 marks. Three bells are ringing every 4 minutes, every 8 minutes and every 12 minutes respectively. If all 3 bells ring at 4 a.m., when will they ring again all together at once? So that means you have to find out the lowest common multiple every 4 minutes. So that means 4, 8 like that. Multiples of 4. Multiples of 8. And multiples of 12. So finding the lowest common multiple. So what's the lowest one? So we'll write some more. 16, 20, 24. Now which one is the common one? 24. So lowest common multiple is after 24 minutes. So this is minutes. So 24 minutes after. So 4 is there. So 4 a.m. And then next time is 4:24. 4 hours and 24. 4:25 a.m. all the bells will ring again. So let's see. You are getting 2 marks for that. So let's do the next one. Part B, simplify. 6 plus 3 into 3 minus 1. Start from left to right. According to Bodmer's multiplication first. 3 times 3, 9. Now you can do starting from left. 6 plus 9, 15. 15 minus 1, you get 14. 15 minus 1. Then this one, 5 multiplied by 6 plus 4, divide by 2. So you have to start from brackets, according to Bodmer's. So 5 times 6 plus 4, 10, divide by 2. Then you can start from left. You can do multiplication, 50. 50 divided by 2, you get 25. So 25 is the answer. So what are the marks? You get 3 marks here. So 3 marks here, not 2 marks. And 2 marks for this one. So 3 plus 2, 5. 5, and here we put 3 marks. That's why. So we gave 2 marks. So that's wrong. We'll make it this one 3. And 2, 2, 4. 4 plus 3, 7. 7 and 4. So that means previous one is correct. So we'll make it 2 and 2. Seven plus 4, 11. 2 and 2. Question number 4. Fill in the blanks using suitable numbers and letters. Multiplication is 15. So 3 is there. So definitely this should be 5. 3 times 5, 15. And see how many A's? 3 A's are there. So that's correct. 10 is there. So 2 times 5, you get 10. How many Y's? 3 Y's. 1, 2. So you need to write another Y. So you are getting 1 mark for here. 1 and 1. 2 marks for this one. Part B, expand. So 12. How can you write 12? So you can write 2 times 2, 4. 4 times 3, 12. Then x squared, that means x and x. Y cube means y. 3 times you can write. So we can expand like this, or you can just write 12 as a constant, only x twice and y 3 times you can write. So you get 2 marks. Part C, find the values of the expression when A equals 3 and B equals 5. So substitute 3 squared and 5 squared. 3 squared is 9. 5 squared is 24. 5 times 5. So 9 times 25, 45, and 4 remaining. 9 times 2, 18 plus 4, 22. So 225. What about this one? 2, A is 3, 3 square. B is 5. So 3 squared is 9. 9 times 2, 18. 18 times 3 into 5. So what's 18 times 3? 24. And 54 times 5. 5 times 4, 20. 2 remaining. 5 times 5, 25 plus 2, 27. So 270. So let's see. 3 marks here. And 3 marks here. So we give, let's see, 3 and 3, 6. 6 plus 2, 8. 8 and 3, 11 marks for that. Question number 5. Sister of Shiromani, Naomi, is 2 years, 5 months, 12 days older than Shiromani. Pubudu, a friend of Naomi, is 3 years, 2 months, 17 days younger than Naomi. If Shiromi's birthday is 2002, 8/20, find Naomi's birthday. So let's see. Shiromini is there. Naomi is there. So Naomi's birthday. It says if Shiromi's birthday is 2002, 8/20. And what about Naomi's birthday? It says sister of Shiromini, that's Naomi, is 2 years, 5 months, 12 days older than Shiromini. So older means we have to subtract 2 from that. 2 years we have to subtract. Let's do that. 2002, 8/20. Subtract 2 years, 5 months and 12 days we have to subtract. So when you subtract 20 minus 12 is 8. 8 minus 5, that's 3. Then this becomes 2000. So what's Naomi's birthday? 2003, 8, March 8th. Find Pubudu's birthday. Now you have to think about Pubudu. Pubudu, a friend of Naomi, is 3 years, 2 months, 17 days younger than Naomi. Now younger than Naomi means we have to add. We have to add 3 years, 2 months and 17 days for that. We have to add it. 15, so 25 days. 3 plus 2, 5. And then here, this becomes 2003. So, Pubudu's birthday is 2003, 5/25. And whose birthday lies on a leap year? Leap year means you have to check whether it's divisible by 4, last 2 digits. So 2003 is not divisible, 2002 is not divisible, 2000 is divisible. So that means Naomi's birthday on a leap year. So let's see marks for that. 2003, 8, 2 marks. 2003, 5/25, you get 2 marks. And Naomi, 1 mark. So 5 marks given. Part B, simplify. So you have to add directed numbers. -7 and +5. Take the difference, that's 2. And put the sign of the larger number, that's -2. Then -2 and -1 adding, same sign. So just add it and put the sign. 2 plus 1, 3. And that's negative because -2 and -1. This one, same sign. You add and put the sign. That's -20. Now -20 and +5. 2 different signs. Take the difference. 20 and 5 difference is 15. Put the sign of the larger number. That's -15. This one, 7 and -3. Take the difference and put the sign of the larger number. That's +4. +4 and -4. Take the difference, that's 0. So for 0, you don't need to put plus or minus. Let's see how many marks. You get 2 marks here, 2 marks and 2 marks. So 6, and before we gave 5 marks. Altogether 11 marks given. Let's do question number 6. Draw any triangle ABC using straight edge and set square. Any triangle. you can take any, you don't need set square just to draw any triangle. We'll take this one with this one. So we'll label ABC. ABC. Then draw a parallel line to AB along C. Now you need the set square. Set square and the ruler. So now you have to draw a parallel line to that. So what you do? You keep the ruler on top of this one. Top of this line, and then you keep the set square so we can do the other way around. So we'll keep the set square on top of this point, on top of AB line, and then we'll drag it. Now we'll take the ruler and keep it here on top of this line. Then you can drag it easily. Now you can drag it, this one, so that you get point C, because you need to find the parallel line along C. So this is the parallel line. Then what you do? So that's parallel to this one, parallel to AB. Then draw a parallel line BC. Parallel line to BC along A. So you have to draw a parallel line there. So we'll keep the set square on BC line, and then we take the ruler and keep here on top of this one. And you can drag it. So drag it so that you get the parallel line here along A. So that's the parallel line. So you can draw the line now. Now you can draw the parallel line. So this line and this line parallel. So you get 1 mark for ABC triangle and 2 marks each for the 2 parallel lines. 2 marks for this one and 2 marks. So 5 marks already given. Draw a parallel line to AC along B. So you have to draw a parallel line to this side as well. So let's do that. So you need the ruler and the set square. So how you do that now? We have to draw a parallel line to AC. So let's take the set square and keep it here on top of AC. And then you can keep the ruler along this one, this set square, and now you can drag it. So we'll keep the ruler this way. Now you can drag it, the set square, so that you get the B point. And now you can draw the line. So that's the parallel line. So this line is parallel to this one. Name those intersecting points of parallel lines as PQR. So we need to connect all these points. So let's extend these lines. So this one and extend this line, and here this line. So the intersecting points P, Q, and the other one R. So you have to extend these two lines as well. So that's R. P, Q, R. And then measure the length of two of those parallel lines drawn. So we'll measure. You can start from here. So according to my diagram, so I'm getting 18 centimeters for PR. And now take PQ. Any two you can measure. That's 16 PQ. 16 centimeters. And you can, if you want, you can measure other side as well. So I'll do that. But you have to measure only two sides. So 19 centimeters. So you can, this is my one, QR, 19 centimeters. So how you get marks? So you get 2 marks for the parallel line here, and PQR labeling 2 marks, and finally measuring any two lengths you get 2 marks. So 6 and 5, 11 marks. Let's do last question, question number 7. Simplify. Fractions addition with the same denominator. Just add the numerators. 2 plus 1, you get 3. So 3 over 7. Now the denominators are different, so find the equivalent fractions. So you can multiply both the numerator and the denominator by 2 to get 8. 3 over 8 and 2 over 8. Now you can add the numerators because the denominator is the same. 3 plus 2, 5. So you get 5 over 8. So 3 over 7, just 1 mark here. 5 over 8, 2 marks. Part B, draw a number line from -6 to +5. So we'll draw a number line. So with an arrow. -6, -5, -4, -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2. And we can extend this line. We can extend this line here. 2, 3, 4, 5. So -6 to +5. Then find the value of +4 plus -9 using the above number line. So starting with +4. From 0 +4 is this way. So that's here. Then you are adding -9. So you have to move to the left side. 9 units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 units you have to move. So what's the answer? So this way you get, so the final answer is this. So you get here to here is the final answer. That means -5. So the answer is -5. Let's give marks. So here you get +4 and then you have to move 9 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the answer is -5. 2 marks for the number line and 2 marks for showing with the diagram and 1 mark for getting the answer. The next one, part C. Fill in the blanks using less or greater than sign. -2 and 0. -2 is to the left side of 0. So that's less than 0. -8 and -3. -8 to the left than -3. So that's less. -6 and 5. -6 is towards left side. That's also less. So you get 1 mark each. So this is 3 and 5. 8 and 3, 11 marks for that question. So we completed the whole paper and altogether 100 marks for the whole paper. So make sure that you do the paper first and then watch my video to check your answers.